Quick tip, go before 10 o'clock. Nobody was there. It was nice. Lots of color too. Hi everybody, welcome to the wellness vlog. So today is a joy day, meaning joy my name and joy as in doing things that bring me joy. My boys, as in my husband and my son, they are actually on a trip right now. And so I have the rest of today to just kind of do my own thing. And I have a lot of energy. So my word of the day is carpe diem, seize the day. And so that means I'm going to do some strength training right now. I've got a lot of energy, so I'm going to be doing a lighter weight warm up, but then I am going to hit it with some body weight things. Push-ups are on my list of things to do, and doing some step ups. And then I do want to go for a hike because if you know me by now, that is something I love to do. And it's a beautiful day out. So let's hit it. Warm up with some balance as well. I do like my Bosu. I've had it forever. I've had it for decades. I want to say I've had it since the 90s, maybe 2000, but I really think it's at least 25 years old. Still works. Good investment piece for sure. The more firm it is, obviously the easier it is for your balance. Less firm it is, a little more challenging, but there's pros to both because you can do more exercises when it's a little more firm. I just haven't blown it up for a little bit. And you always want to dig your foot into the side of it to stabilize yourself and have your knee soft, have core engaged, then lift the hip up. And then you can do leg movements, different directions, arm movements, head movements. Just good to challenge that balance. Just like my Bosu, I've had this step forever. They have just a square step with risers that you can buy so that you don't have to have like a ton of room, and they're really cheap too. So you can get that to do step ups, controlled. So really thinking about driving through my hip, come up. Great for hiking. Chest presses, I'm gonna start lighter. I personally just like to keep my hips lifted on the bench here. Staying in line with the chest and then locking the shoulders in the socket. Doing my warm-up set. Now going heavier and slower. And going to fatigue, but with good form. And down slow. I'm going to try and hit one more here. And down slow. Woo. All right, using a little momentum, lift up. Ugh. I'm going to give myself a little mini break, and then I'm going to do push-ups right away too. Some days I do them inclined, but I am going to do them from the ground, but from my knees. And it's slow. Down for 4, up for 4. I'm going to go down 3, up 1, 4 times, and then down 1, up 3, 4 times. I decided 4 quick ones right away. Here I go. Okay, that's it. Form's getting sloppy. Now I'm gonna foam roll before my hike. Foam rolling, especially the older we get, so important because it's really gonna get into the fascia. The fascia is the fibrous tissue that covers muscle and muscle fiber and helps with the elasticity of the muscle, so it helps you to move better in your body. So I'm gonna roll out my quads. Can be pretty intense, so start with the softer foam roller, so you can buy them off Amazon for like $20. The white ones, the white foam, softer foam is a little more manageable, but then, you're going to end up wanting a harder one pretty quickly because your body will adapt to it pretty quickly. And the key is to try to soften the muscle as much as possible. So you're really thinking about your breath. How much can you soften the muscle? And then you roll. And if you find a really tight spot, then you're just going to hold on that spot for a second. You're going to breathe and then just do a tiny roll up and down out of it. And then, you're going to notice that you're just on one part of the quad as you roll. So if you can take both toes one way and then do a slow roll, you're going to be on the inside of one quad, the outside of the other. So that just helps you to get the full quad muscle to be a little more fluid and have a little more movement. And then there's always ways to change it up. So there's, not one way to roll. You can kind of do a little rock and roll, which is running over the muscle fibers. So it's called cross friction. You can bend the knees and that's adding a little more stretch in there. So that might make it a little more intense. And then you can rock and roll, little windshield wiper side to side as you roll. So there's always ways to change it up. You can do a circle roll. You can go, toes one way up, toes the other way down. Full roll up and down. So there's so many ways you can do it. Just being consistent at least 2-3 times a week. Really great to do. And then I'm going to do calves for sure. So for me, calves are my tightest. Quick update, I do like this Ordinary Serum sunscreen. It's really nice. And if you have sensitive eyes, it is a chemical sunscreen, but it works. And don't be afraid of chemical because even your mineral sunscreens do absorb more than you think. So tap it all over. And then after you press it in, then rub. More for my neck and my hands. With scratches on my B-side, you're a record spinning in my mind. Even estheticians burn, so I do have a little bit of redness. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I got a mild sunburn, and then also on top of that, it was super hot, so my rosacea has flared up a little bit as well. Fun. So I'm really focused on a simple skincare routine, and a simple skincare routine is a gold star routine. Anything else that you do is bonuses. Really, I want you to know that. So, I cleansed my face last night and then applied moisturizer. That was it. Today, cleansed, moisturize, and sunscreen. So just keeping it super simple. You know, we do the best we can. That's all we do, right? So with that said, I want to thank you so much for watching the vlog. The next vlog will be out of state, and I'll be sharing that in a couple weeks. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. All right, take care. Bye.